We have question number 3. I'll read the question for you. In a class out of 40 students, so what we know is there is a class. In that particular class we have 40 students. I'll write here 40 students. 30% come to school by their own vehicles. So 30% come to the school using their own vehicles. So this is for own vehicles, and remaining by school bus. So remaining means, what is the remaining? Out of 100%, 30% come to school using their own vehicle. So the remaining percent means remaining 70% come to school by school bus. So what the question says now, the question is asking you to find how many students come by school bus. So we have to find the number of students who are coming to school using the school bus. Okay, let's see now. First, let me write total number of students. Total number of students, 40. So when you copy, let me tell you something here. Don't copy this part. Let me just skip for some time. And I have written here total number of students equal to 40. And below this I'll write here percentage of students who come to school by their own vehicle. So let me say percentage of students with their own vehicle. Own vehicle is how much? 30%. So we know that 30% of the students come to school using their own vehicle. So first let us find how many of them. They give in terms of percentage, but now let us find the actual number of students who come to school with own vehicles. Okay, I'll continue now. Therefore, number of students who come to school using own vehicle equal to, let's say how much? 30%. So 30 by 100 into, what is the total number of students in the class? That is 40. So I'll write here 40. Okay, I'll drag the screen little bit. Okay, equal to, we can cancel this 0 and this 0, then we can cancel this 0 and again this 0, so that 3 into 4 we have 12. Now we know that 12 students come to school by their own vehicles, but the question is telling you to find how many of them come to school by school bus. So the remaining students, out of 40, 12 come to school using their own vehicles, but the remaining come to school by school bus. So therefore, number of students who come to school by school bus equal to, out of 40. Now let me remove the number of students who go to school using their own vehicle. What is that? That is 12. So these, how much? 28 students come to school by school bus. Question number 4. Here, out of 40 teachers of a school, so there is a school. In that school we have how many teachers? We have 40 teachers. 40 teachers. 10% teachers have their own four-wheelers. So percentage of the teachers having their own four-wheelers is only 10%. This is for four-wheelers, and rest have two-wheelers. And then how many teachers have their own two-wheelers? Okay, let me repeat. We have 40 students, sorry, we have 40 teachers, and out of these 40 teachers, 10% only have four-wheelers. Remaining means 90%. Out of 100, 10% has four-wheelers, and the remaining 90% has how much? Has these two-wheelers. Two-wheelers. The question is telling us to find how many teachers have their own two-wheelers. But in the question, this 90% is not given to you directly. I'm just finding out of 100, 10 has gone, so remaining will be definitely 90. With that logic, I'm writing here 90%, but this 90% is not disclosed by the question. Okay, total number of teachers, how much? No space here, so I'll just write 40. Okay, so let us find how many of the teachers have four-wheelers. And first let me write percentage of teachers. I'll drag the board. Teachers having their own what is that? Four-wheelers. Four-wheelers is how much? 10%. So let us find out how many of them have these four-wheelers. Okay, therefore number of teachers having their own four-wheelers equal to 10%. 10% means it's nothing but 10 by 100. So what is the total number of teachers? It's 40. So then we can say like this: 0, 0, and then next 0, 0. So we have how many teachers? We have 4 teachers who have their own four-wheelers. But the question is telling you to find how many teachers have their own two-wheelers. So let us find out. Therefore, number of teachers having their own two-wheelers equal to, from 40, let me subtract this number of teachers having four-wheelers. That means only 4. So we have 36. So what we clearly understand here is 36 of them, that means 36 teachers have their own two-wheelers, and only 4 teachers have own four-wheelers. But according to the question, you have to answer it. But as per this question number 4, the question is telling us to find the number of teachers having their own two-wheelers. Therefore, we write here number of teachers having their own two-wheelers is how much? 36. We have question number 5. 4 students have chosen for final round of singing competition. So let us make a picture here. This is a singing competition. I don't know how many of them came for the competition, but what we know is in the final round only 4 of them were there. So in the final round only 4 students were there, but still we do not know how many of these students came to participate. So let us assume that X is the total number of students who came to participate in the singing competition. But the question says like this: if it is 5%, if it is means if this 4 is only 5%. So know the concept very clearly, have the concept very clearly. If it is 5%, that means these 4 students is the 5% of the total number of students. Then how many total students have participated? So here what happened is 5% of this total number of students x is nothing but your 4. So from here we are going to find this x. What is x? Total number of students who participated in the singing competition. So let me write, let x be the total number of students who participated in the singing competition. Okay, as per the question, so you can write as per the question 5% of the total number of students is 4. So 5% of x is how much? Is only 4. Okay, I'll drag the screen. Okay, we'll continue. 5% means nothing but 5 divided by 100. Of means into, then here x, then equal to 4. So what happened now? You can cancel here 5 and 100, or else we can send them 5 by 100 to the other side, and then only we can cancel. So let me do in that way. This x let me write first, then equal to 4. So our target is to send this 5 by 100 to the other side as of now. So let's say now, remember your cross multiplication. Here 5 by 100, 5 is in the numerator and 100 is in the denominator. So when they move to the other side, they have to change their position in a sense. This numerator will go down to the denominator, and then 100, right now it is in the denominator, but when it goes to the right hand side, it will be on the numerator. So it will be in this way. So let me write here 100 divided by 5. So I can cancel now. 5 1 is 5, 5 2 are 10, and then 5 0. So we have here x is how much? 4 into 20, we have here 80. So what we understand here is we have 80 students. There are 80 students who participated in the competition. 80 students participated in the competition. So the question says that 5% is 4. Yes, definitely. When you find 5% of this 80, you will be getting definitely how much? 4. So this is what the question is talking about. So now we have got the answer. So let's give the conclusion properly. Total number of students who participated in the singing competition is how much? 80. I'll give you now. Therefore, total number of students who participated in the singing competition is 80.